could I mention again, when you're looking at 17%, even though that's a huge number when you look at the number that's apprehended. Look, our 10-point plan will secure the border. All experts say that. And the parts of it and pieces that you're talking about are all part of that scenario to get the 10-point plan into being and get the border secured. And my friends, again, there will be people who will say, you can't do it. Well, we just talked about Yuma. We haven't talked about San Diego. We haven't talked about parts of Texas, McAllen, Texas, where they haven't been able to do it. So do not accept that the thesis that it can't be done, the proposition that it can't be done. It can, and it is. We just need to do that across the entire border and use the lessons learned. Like no VR. Like that. And so the lessons learned are there. We can do it. We just need to have the assets devoted in order to get it done. And this gentleman, I don't always call on somebody twice, but you have been holding your hand up for so long you probably lost the blood out of your arm. So go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm a unique individual, I think, in this room because I consider myself a liberal, and I know how the state of Arizona feels about liberals. But
welcome here.
My problem with Washington, the reason why I'm here today is that I'm fed up. And I'm fed up because these economic shenanigans, these didn't occur just a year and a half ago. These shenanigans started in both parties, and if you look at who gives money to whom, you'll see that every 4 years, the banks give money to Republicans 1 year, Democrats another, and it's a beautiful game that's being played in Washington, and it's all
You're going to have to, I mean, I appreciate the
treatise,
treatise,
but my question to you, you
supported
campaign finance reform, and I supported that wholeheartedly. What is your thought about getting big money out of politics altogether, and say having a limit of $50 to be put to a candidate or a party per person, per group, so we have the government actually working for us instead of corporations and large.
Well, my thought is, to be very frank with you, is because, including the taking into consideration the recent Supreme Court decision, is total transparency. We need to know who gave what and to whom. And we need to know it quickly. We can do that with the electronic, the technology capabilities we have today, so that people can judge for themselves as to who gave what money and who took what money and how they voted, and all of that has got to be. So I am for total transparency, and I believe the American people are very smart. I believe that with the blogosphere and with the internet, that you can provide that information very rapidly to people. And the fact that when I have town hall meetings, and there are people who come all the time, whether it be on a Saturday afternoon. We were just at one earlier today where the place was jammed, and it was in Yuma last night. Town hall meetings all over the place. People are upset. People are frustrated. There are people who are angry. They want to change in Washington, and part of that is they want to have information. And my job is to get them as much information as I possibly can. Could I say that I'm very pleased, and Mayor, thank you, and again, condolences on congratulations on your election, John. Congratulations. I want to say that these are interesting times. We didn't even talk about North Korea. We didn't talk about the situation in Afghanistan and Iraq and other things, but I do know, and you know, that the men and women who are serving in the military today are the best ever. They're the highest morale, they're the best retention, best recruiting. They're the highest since we have had since the all-volunteer force came into being, and they love working and living and training here in the state of Arizona, whether it be Yuma Marine Corps Air Station or the Yuma Proving Ground or over here at Luke Air Force Base or Davis-Monthan or Fort Huachuca. And I'm proud, and by the way, it's a $9 billion input into the economy of the state of Arizona, and people our military families love to live and work here, and we're very proud. So the next time you see one of them, and by the way, including the Arizona Guard, is doing a fantastic job. So when you see him, just go over and say, thanks for serving. Thank you, Paul, for joining me today. Thank you.